Into the final week of college football, did you know there's still 11 possibilities that we can see to get different teams into the Big 12 championship game? So let's go over each team and what needs to happen for them to make it. Here we first got Texas. If they win against Texas Tech next week, they're in, period. Next two scenarios are if they lose to Texas Tech. So if they lose to Texas Tech and Oklahoma State loses, they are in. And then also if they lose to Texas Tech and Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and Kansas State wins, they're in. And this is because a bunch of tiebreakers. And just hold on, but you'll see the one scenario where Texas doesn't make it, and you have Oklahoma State and Oklahoma making it. Nextly, we got Oklahoma. Firstly, they have to win to TCU. If they lose, they're out. But if they win, they need Oklahoma State to lose, or they need Texas and Kansas State to lose. For Oklahoma State, a couple things can happen. First scenario, they need to win to BYU, and they need to have Texas win. So it wouldn't change how the standings are right now, so they would make it. So if they win against BYU, then Texas and Kansas State could lose, and they will still make it. And that is the scenario that needs to happen for Texas not to make it. If this second scenario happens, and this bottom scenario happens, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State will be facing off in the Big 12 championship game. But if Oklahoma State loses, a couple things need to happen. They lose to BYU, they need Texas to win, and Oklahoma to lose. And then finally, if they lose to BYU, they need Kansas State and Oklahoma to lose. Maybe the more far-fetched one, but Kansas State can still make it. Firstly, in both cases, they need to beat Iowa State. And then in the first one, Texas needs to lose. And then in the second one, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State needs to lose. In these graphics are the perfect scenarios, and one of these scenarios will happen this weekend and decide who are the two teams in the Big 12 championship game.